Hey, this is Gus Ponstingle, the leak detective, and today we're going to talk about the top 5 secrets basement waterproofing companies don't want you to know about. This is me, and how to get a hold of me. That's my phone number and my email. Email me if you have any questions, or if you'd like to schedule an appointment, you can also call me at that number as well. So, number one is sump pumps stop leaks myth. Yes, this is the number one secret they do not want you to know. Sump pumps do not stop basement water leaks. They just help your basement leak with style. So you spend about $5,000 to $10,000, and guess what? You still have water running under the floor in your basement over to a sump pump and then out. If your sump pump is running, then you have a leak in your basement. Now, if you're very astute, when the salesman comes for a sump pump company, they will tell you that they can keep your basement dry. It's a little bit like asking for one thing and giving you another. If you want them to stop the leak and they say they can keep your basement dry, it's not the same thing. So that's the number one secret. They don't want you to know this. Just ask them, will my basement still leak? And if they keep reassuring you that it's going to be dry, then say, where does the water go? And then they should probably walk you through the water going under your floor. Number two, sump pump systems typically have multiple failures due to second leaks. Call it the second leak fail. If the drawing here shows a yellow line going over to a sump pump, that's where they will put drain tile in. Anywhere else along that wall is not protected and is subject to a second leak. So it's another secret is sump pumps will fail, and it's due to multiple leaks in the basement. Our number 3 secret they don't want you to know is that leaks often will grow larger than what the sump pump was designed to cover. So if you put a sump pump in a basement, as shown in yellow here, the water can eventually get so bad that it'll go around where the drain tile system is and still get in the basement. We see this quite often in many of the basements we check. They do have existing sump pumps and drain tile systems, but the water will get around the outside of it. So that is number 3 on our secrets they don't want you to know, that leaks will grow over time. Number 4 is that the sump pump company will skip the investigation. So explain that to me. So this is the secret they don't want you to know. They actually don't do any real or genuine investigation to the cause of the leak. So they'll come in and they'll do a free estimate. That's what they'll tell you, but they're going to probably say it's some type of investigation. They'll go down to the basement and they'll get out their tape measure, and they'll basically start measuring where they want to put the drain tile system in. You show them where the leaks are, where it runs, and then they'll strategically design a sump pump drain tile system in. That's really all they're doing. They're not investigating the leaks. And then you see that they skip investigating outside. We're going to explain this more at the end. That's the biggest secret of all. But then they'll give you an estimate, and those estimates are typically for $5,000 to $10,000. And the secret they don't want you to know about, number 5, and this is the biggest secret, is that 90% of all basement leaks are caused by problems outside the house. And this slide is basically reinforcing that idea. We have another way of looking at it is all these little green blobs are causes of leaks. The water will eventually get down to the bottom of the footing and into the basement. And these issues, if you read through those, will include roofs, storm lines, sumps outside, landscaping, slopes and grades, foundations, settling, splash block, gutter problems. And what we came up with or pioneered was basically analyzing the drain system for a residential structure in an effective and in a cost-effective way, and also an effective way to remedy the water problems there. And so we start off by basically analyzing the path of the water. And we always need a source of water. Typically the rain is the source, but then it will concentrate on the roof, go down a downspout, and then into the yard, where it will stay concentrated, and the yard will add to it, so that water concentration should grow by the time it gets to a city storm sewer system. We analyze that and determine if there's a breakdown in that system, so that we can fix it very inexpensively and very effectively. So I guess that would be secret number 6, and we don't have another secret, but it would be that it is very inexpensive to fix most leaking basement problems, far less than the $10,000 that a sump pump contractor will tell you. In fact, it may cost less than $100. For most people, that would be the cost of materials to fix a leaking basement. So this has been the Leak Detective. Give me a call if you have questions or an email. Love to hear from you. Thanks for watching.